Happy Labor Day weekend. Cory here. Happy Saturday. So this is Pilates Fusion. Today you will not need any equipment, but if you have light weights and you're like, you know what, I want to work a little extra hard today, then grab those light weights. Be mindful, respectful of yourself. I'll give progression and I will give regression modifications. Do what feels best for you. You do you, I'll do me, and we'll do it together. All right, so I'm going to start at the back of my mat, guys. I'm going to be facing this way just for a little bit. So what I want you to do is go ahead, take those feet about hip width apart, stand nice and tall, draw the belly button in. Give me a big inhale, reach the arms up, and then float the arms down to the side as you tuck the chin, hollow out the belly, and just rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Come into what feels best for you, either a slight bend in the knees, or whatever feels best, and then just draw the belly button in, and you're just going to come all the way back up. Squeeze in the butt cheeks. Last thing to come up is the crown of the head. Let's do that again. Big inhale. So glad I get to work out today. And then float the arms down. That's what's going on in your mind. Tuck in through the chin, hollowing out the belly, coming all the way down. Bend your knees when you need to. And I want you to walk all the way out into a high plank. Make sure your shoulders are in line with your palms, your feet are pushed into the ball of the foot. Now draw up through the rib cage, so you don't want your butt in the air and you don't want to be collapsing here. And we're just going to hold this for 30 seconds. Find that breath. Just close your eyes for a moment. Feel everything tight, engaged, squeezing. Listen to those beautiful birds in the background. Comfortable breath in through the nose and then out through the mouth. How long has it been since you held a plank? For me, it's been a long time. I like to always incorporate other things into the plank. So we're going to go for another 15 seconds. Gaze straight down, closing the rib cage to the hip bone. Perfect. Inhale, exhale, gently sit your knees down but apart. Put the top of the feet back to the floor. Child's pose, and just push your arms out in front of you. Pushing your hips back towards your heels and just feel that stretch for a moment. Good. Inhale, exhale, come back up. Curl the toes under, push up into a downward dog. Bend the right knee, push the left heel into the floor. And switch. Notice those calves. We always forget about them until we get into this position, and then we're like, darn it. And then hold. Inhale, exhale. Bend the knees when you need to. Walk the right hand in, walk the left, walk the right, walk the left. Coming all the way back up to where we originally started. We're going to go through that again. Standing up nice and tall. Big inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Good. Walk it out into that plank. And this time, make sure you take those feet a little bit wider if you need them wider. I want you to slowly alternate on my cue. So your gaze is straight down. You're going to lift the right hand and tap the left shoulder. Place it back down. Lift the left hand, tap the right shoulder. Hold. Now, if you need to, absolutely, you can set your knees down with a nice long spine. Lift up the right hand, tap the left shoulder. Notice no movement through the hips. Left hand, right shoulder. And then continue that on your own, slow. So when both arms are down, take that hot second, and then one hand at a time. Slowly keep tapping each shoulder. A lot of shoulder strength there, a lot of core. I'm watching you guys now. There we go. Breathe through it. Hi, Sarah. Make sure you mute yourself. Here we go. Keep going. Give me 10 more seconds, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Just hold. Tighten that butt cheek a little bit extra. Bend the knees, take them wide apart, toes go flat, top of the foot and sit back into child's pose. Ah, that feels great on the shoulders. Pushing the palms against the floor as you push your sit bones back towards your heels. Excellent. Come all the way up, and then again, curl the toes under, push up into a downward dog. Now, in this downward dog, resituate yourself, probably hands a little bit wider. I want you to bend your knees, okay? So that downward dog, then bend the knees, float them, hover them over the floor. If you need to set the knees down, you can. I want you to take your right leg and extend it straight behind you. Your left knee, here's modified, okay? Knee is down, or left knee is hovering above the floor. So hold that and give me baby circles, not from the toe, but from the femur, from that long bone. Circle it for 8, 7, 6, long, reach it long, 5, 4, 3, 2, excellent. Reverse that circle for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, can be longer to the ceiling, and hold. Beautiful. Take that right leg forward between your hands, come all the way up. So back leg is nice and long, fingertips reaching towards the ceiling. Pull that back leg in just a little bit, bend the knee, tap the knee to the floor, straight back up. Front knee stays over the toe, down and up. Shoulders are drawn down, arms are reaching to the ceiling, or just straight down, up to you. Give me 10, squeeze, 9, 8, 7, every part of your legs are active, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and gorgeous. Face center, you are now in a plie, yes? Drop down into that plie. So, look out at your toes, your knees are in the same direction. Tailbone goes straight down, yes? Reach the arms up, drop lower, squeeze the arms back center. Reach up, squeeze the butt cheeks, inner thighs, spiraling the knees backwards just a little bit. There we go. Reach it up, pull down. Reach it up. At the top of this plie, both of your knees are bent. Cinch it. You've got it. Give me 10 more. 10. Shoulders are stacked over the hips. 8. I love it. Can we get lower? Woo, yes, we can. For 6. For 5. 4. Good. 3. Nice and long through the arms. 2. Hold this one down. Hold. Take the hands back down. You can place them on the hips. I just want you to lift the right heel, lift the left. Lift the right, lift the left. Alternating. Now your height didn't change. Let's get a little bit lower. Lift and lower. Just alternate. For 8. Beautiful. Abs are drawn in. Shoulders are down. That's it. 6 more. Nice. I don't know about you guys, but I am nice and warm already. 4 more. Looks good. Can we get a little lower? Oh, Brad, we're not hinging over like this, are we? Get it low. I know. This is what we go through on a beautiful Saturday morning. Yes. All right. Are you ready? Both heels up. Extend the arms. Now, all I want you to do is pulse. Now, take your arms, press them back. Back of the hands is facing the camera. Your palms are pushing back, pushing back, pushing back. Heels are up or heels are down. It's up to you. Mine are screaming. You got 10 seconds. Yes. Good. Oh, come on, Shar. What? 5, 4, 3. Come on, Nicole. 2. Hold. Pivot to your right side. Squeeze the butt. Yes. You're going to lunge. Come up, back to plie, pivot to the left, lunge, okay? So we're going to use the arms. Plie, pivot, lunge, reach forward. Plie, pivot, lunge, reach your arms forward. Yes. Plie, arms up, Make sure you're pivoting. The range of motion will be different for every one of you. Turn it, squeeze, chest, shoulders, still stacked directly over the hips. Breathe. Yep. Just keep those arms moving. If you're like me and the arms are just going every which way, just keep them moving, right? Otherwise, reach to the ceiling, pivot, hug a tree. Each time, you're trying to touch that knee to the floor. Yes or yes? Good. We're almost there. Doesn't have to be slow. Beautiful. Doesn't have to be quick, but it does have to be your best range of motion this morning. That's all I ask for is a try, right, Lisa? Hello, Bobo. One more. Good. Back to center. Squeeze and release. Heel toe, the feet all the way back in. Excellent job, guys. All right, we're going down to the floor before we go into the other side for a little bit of core. So I want you to get that mat, towel. Hi. So we're sitting nice and tall. Remember, you can always grab onto your leg. We're just going to do a roll down, and I want you to start to tuck through the tailbone, slowly coming down, squeezing the kegels, one vertebrae at a time, all the way down. Beautiful. Now, just because of what we just did, I want you to take your feet a little bit wider. Now, feet are on the floor. Just relax your upper body. Let both knees fall to the camera, and then center and opposite way. So you're just kind of rocking. Open up the hips here for a second. Side to side, gentle, stretch. Oh, that feels so good. I need to do this more. Last one, and back center. All right. So through this set of abdominals, you don't stop if you get a burn. You only stop if you can't give me any more. But I'd love the regression. Smaller range of motion. Always support your neck. You feel something in your back that's not right. That's when you stop. Yes or yes? So feet are anchored. They're about a little bit wider than hip width apart. Reach your hands behind supporting your neck. Inhale, exhale. Just crunch up and release. Crunch up and release. So what do we do first? After we support our neck, I want you to focus on squeezing the kegels. We all know what those are, and if you don't, when you go to the bathroom, you just had a couple cups of coffee and you have to go tinkle, I want you to squeeze that. You're not allowed to go. That's cinching that pelvic floor right off the bat. Then your obliques get engaged, and then through here, your rectus abdominis. And that's the number one, number two, number three, in that order that they fire. So fire them up, and then start to focus on looking out over your knee and reaching a little bit farther, getting a little bit higher. Good. You got 5 seconds, and then we're just going to hold. You can either keep your hands supporting your neck, or you can reach your hands. Here we go, up and just hold. I want that contraction, isometric, no movement. Just keep lifting that chest, keep breathing. Imprinting the spine on the floor, just hold. So you're holding it for 30 seconds. We have a little less than 20 seconds left. Good. Oh, yes, you can. You can do anything you put your mind to. Positive mental attitude in last 5, 4, 3, 2. Come all the way down, legs into tabletop right here. Hands support the head, and we're going into that crunch again. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, crunch up, release down. Crunch up. Did you automatically start to squeeze the kegels? So often, people do like 300 sit-ups, and they're not getting the results. So these are great, strengthening the core. My main thing would be to strengthen the butt and then the core. But where does it all start? It starts in the darn kitchen. And this is Labor Day weekend. Go enjoy those barbecues. Everything in moderation, right? Guys, you got 30 more seconds, and then we're going to hold this. Big inhale, exhale, lift. At that very top, hold it up there. Release down slow. You're not driving your back into the floor. It's imprinted. You're not smashing that grate underneath your spine. You got less than 15 seconds, and we're going to hold this. Once again, you can either keep your hands supporting your neck or you can extend the arms, but you're holding at the very top. Here we go. Hold it up and just hold. You can super glue the knees together. They could be apart, whatever feels best for you. Gaze is straight forward. Zip the belly button. Feel that pelvic floor. Feel that connection. Good. Hold it here for 5, for 4, 3, 2. Extend the feet straight up to the ceiling. Now, I'm going to reach my arms here, and I'm going to reach towards the toes and then back down. If you want to support your neck, you're right here, but your legs are straight up to the ceiling, and this is where it starts to burn. So long arms, reach up. Legs are not moving. You are reaching towards your toes. Your toes are not helping out by coming closer. And try to avoid bending the knees down here so you don't have to reach up as far. I know all the tricks. Inhale, exhale, reach. Good. Here we go. Not using momentum. If you have that burn, chase that burn. Good. Breathe. And breathe. Aren't you glad we did a section of this in the beginning? We're going to go back up to the legs after we're done with this section. And then we're going to finish it off with more core, because some of you requested a little more core. 2, what? Who did that? 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up and hold your reach. Breathe. Oh, guys, you see my legs shaking? Hello. Is it earthquake? Here we go. Let's breathe into it. So I'm supporting my neck with one hand, and the opposite hand is reaching. You could support here. I like it. We got one more section through this core section, and then we come back up and do the opposite leg, just telling you what's coming. Come on, Sarah. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and take the legs nice and wide. Your last crunch. Here we go. Up and reach through. Hands overhead. Legs are wide. Reach through. Touch. Reach through. And then exhale. And we reach a little farther. Each time, really crunch. Squeeze the kegels. Obliques. Practice abdominus. Yes. So this will be our last section through this. We will hold. We will get back up and be almost back to where we started, but nice and warm, and the range of motion will be much greater. As you got less than 30 seconds. So if you're going through these with a lot of momentum, I encourage you just to slow, feel that very top peak contraction, and then release slow. Yes. 15 seconds, a little less. Trust me, you're glad that I'm watching the clock and not counting. I'm from Missouri. I don't count very well. As you know, I'll start with 8, down, and then I get to 5, and I go back up. 3, 2, and last one. Hold it. Here we go. Hold. Legs are still long, reaching to the sides. Yes, you're working the inner thigh and a little bit of outer thigh so they're not falling. Remember, support your neck if you need to. Abs are drawn in. Breathe. Whoops, got to look at the clock. Just kidding. Come on, a little higher, team. Yes, you can. I know you can. Yes. Yes. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax down. Bring those knees into the chest. Oh, that's where I feel it. Hug your knees side to side and either roll on your side and then bring yourself all the way back up, or roll up like a ball. Coming all the way back up, guys. Coming to the end of your mat again. Come on, kids. Let's go. I feel good. Back to the end of your mat. Are we ready? Big inhale, reach it up. And float the arms down, tucking through the chin, hollowing out the stomach, coming all the way down. Bend the knees when you need to, walk out. Yes, you're in that plank. We're not going to hold that plank. You're going to lift the left arm, touch the right shoulder, lift the right arm, touch the left shoulder. Keep alternating nice and slow. Now, keep going. As you know, just holding a plank for a minute, when you guys get to that point, incorporate some of this in. Do something with the legs. Do something with the hand. Remember, it's functional. So you want to incorporate extra work while you're holding that plank. Just holding a plank for 5 minutes, who cares? When are you going to use that? And what? Yes, you use a lot more core when we're standing. You got 5 seconds. Look at that. I talked you through it. I like it. Hips staying square to the floor. Breathing, belly button in, hold, push up into a downward dog. Very nice. Now, through this downward dog, your feet are a little bit wider. I want you to hover the knees. Yes? Hover the knees. Extend the left leg. We got those baby circles, one direction for 10. From the femur, not the toe. It is not a big range of motion. Yes, you can put your knee down, but you're still circling for 4, 3, 2. If you're hovering that knee, try a couple, lift the knee, and circle the opposite direction for 10, for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Step that left leg through. Inhale, exhale, come all the way out. Reach the arms to the ceiling. Back leg is nice and long. You feel that stretch through the hip flexor. Oh, breathe. So arms can reach to the ceiling. Arms can be straight by your side. Bend the back knee. Front heel is right over in line with the knee. And down and up. Down and up. Squeeze the butt. Lift it. Down. There we go. Down and up. Oh, yes. Tap that knee, lift it up. Now notice, guys, you're not here, okay? We're not unloading. That's a no-no. Avoid that. You're just coming straight up. Front leg, never fully extend. Whew. My arms are a little heavy, so they're happy at my hip. You do you. 10 seconds. Come on, every time. Last one. Spiral. Back to plie. Woohoo! Readjust. Feet are even. Sit into your plie. Look at that knee. It's out over the toe. Yes. Sit into it low. Arms are up. Pull down. Reach. Down and up. Cinch it. Is it hot out there already, Bobo? Good. Reach the arms. Squeeze up. Again, your knees never lock out. Squeeze. There we go. Breathe. And this is where if you want baby weights, absolutely. Get a little more arm work. Why not? 15 seconds. Each time, team, you're trying to go lower. Come on, Sandy. Get it down there. Woohoo! What? What you looking at? Last one. Hold it. Take the arms down. Hold nice and low. Lift the heels. Just hold. Hold. Yes. So both heels are lifted or both heels are anchored. Push. 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 Bring the arms up. Tabletop. Straight out to a T. Take the palms. Face them towards the camera. Press back. Press back. Press it. Good. Yes, we can. Now we're going to do a little core section. 3, 2, hold. Take that left arm, thread it under. Right arm here. Your legs. Hold on, let me show you. I got to push a big dog out of the way. Your legs are still bent. Yeah, you're here. Inhale, exhale, reach other way. Arms are not moving, side to side. So obliques obliques. Reach over the cookie jar. Yes. Show you from a side view, guys, before Bubble gets in my way. Reach. The only thing is from that belly button up. Cinch it. Breathe. Yes. Less than 15 seconds. How much lower can we go? Woohoo! Just when you thought we're going to hold, we're going to add in the legs. Here we go. Down. Down. Push it farther. Closer to the floor. Reach. Reach. So work in the obliques. Come on. Lower. Oh yeah. Breathe. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heel toe all the way back in. How are our legs, guys? How are you doing? All right, back on the floor. We got it. Back to your core. Hello. All right, so we finished off with the legs nice and wide, right? So we're gonna go into baby lift for the legs or the butt. So roll down one vertebrae at a time. And what I want you to think about doing, lift the legs to tabletop. So the heels can come here, or you can lift the legs this way. Now, if you lift them this way, I don't want a big swing, okay? No momentum through these. And I always suggest, this is really important through the pelvic floor, I always suggest that you do it with the legs bent, so you realize that you're not actually using your legs for momentum. It's pure Kegels, obliques, and rectus abdominis. So you relax your upper body, and you just lift, and then you set it down. So you're trying to wink with your butt cheek. You're trying to lift it, and then slowly set it down. So if you use your arms, try to turn your palms up, so you're not digging your arms and using any, and this takes a lot of concentration until you finally get it, and you're like, oh. Now squeeze the Kegels, close your eyes, come on, Brad. Lift and lower, and that's all you're doing. Now those of you that are pros, take the legs up in a tabletop, lift and lower down. Shoulders are relaxed down, away from the ears. Inhale, exhale, beautiful. So the legs are just hanging out, reach into that sky. And I want you to feel that pelvic floor connection. Again, squeeze the Kegels. And once you got the movement, then find that breath. You got less than 30 seconds, guys. Oh. Oh, yeah. Woohoo. Breathe. Now, instead of a hold, we're going to do like a little twist through this. So in 10 seconds, you're going to hold the lift. You're going to wink your butt cheek towards the camera, bring it back center, set it back down. Let's go. Lift the butt cheek away from the camera, turn it back center, set it back down. It's a very small range of motion. It's like you're really trying to cinch through that oblique and back center and set it back down. So you lift, a little twist, here, back down. Team, try not to get discouraged. Your range of motion may be way smaller, but notice what you're feeling, okay? So you lift, you contract the Kegels, and then all of a sudden, you're really using the oblique. Lift, crunch it, center, release it back down. You're still trying to get that butt wink up off of the floor. No momentum through the legs. Yes, your feet can be relaxed. You could be lifting just from the knee. You got this. 20 seconds. So whoever asked for those abs, and it wasn't just one person, thank you. You know, abdominals are one thing that I will not do on my own. So I do appreciate you guys asking for that. I'm the type of person, the same thing with push-ups. Ugh. I'm always like, I'll start to do like 5 sit-ups, and then I get sidetracked with my shows, and then I go into stretching, and I'm like, that was good. I felt a little burn through those 5. I'll start it in the kitchen. Yes, you're almost there. One more each side. Lift, swivel it, back to center. Lift, swivel it, and other way. Beautiful. Take your right leg, extend it out. Left leg in tabletop. Support the head. We're going to crunch, okay? So right leg just hovers. If you need to set it on the floor, you can. If you want to bend it, you can as well. Lift, twist, center, and down. Lift, twist, center, and down. I love it. And once again, recognize what's going on with your body. If that is too much, you can also take the leg up towards the ceiling. It doesn't have to be as low. Lower to the floor is just the progression. Inhale. Exhale. Really get those obliques involved. Perfect. If you don't need the hands, you can extend your arms up, straight up center, and then extend the arms past that knee. So you're going to that knee side that's bent, and that's the side that we're going to hold in 15 seconds. Nice. There we go. You're lifting the chest up towards the knee. Twist over and back down. Last one, up. Hold the arms and just hold right here. Just hold. Hold that oblique, cinch it. Breathe through it. 30 seconds on the hold. I don't know about you guys, but my hamstring is shaking. Hello. Good morning. Breathe through it. And it's not even doing anything right now. You got 10 seconds on this hold. Now I hear it's supposed to be 90 or 100 today. This wind doesn't make it feel like that. Maybe it's the creek out back. 3, 2, and 1. Go right into the other side. Opposite side. Crunch up and over. Crunch up, reach over. Opposite side oblique, guys. You got it. Crunch up, reach over. Crunch, reach. Do what you want with the hands. You can support your neck, but you're not trying to touch your elbow to your knee. You're actually trying to reach that shoulder over towards that knee. Thank you for watching, because right there I really wanted to stop. Ooh, keeping me honest. I like it. And I like the left crunch, knee, crunch. You got it. You got less than 30 seconds. Now remember, if you're getting that burn, chase that burn. You do what you need to, but do not stop. That's what we want, right? Mind over the burn. 15 seconds. I love it. We're almost done with your core section, and then, yes, Jen, we'll do a little more butt, some good bridge work. Yes, last one. Beautiful. And hold the crunch. I like to extend my arms. That left leg is still bent. I'm reaching past that. Just hold. Breathe. Yes, you can. Just the legs in tabletop, just the legs in the position they're in. You're actually working. Beautiful. Let me see it, guys. Oh. Got less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Take the legs back in tabletop. I so wanted to hug them right there. All right, so you're going to come up a little bit. Your hands are here. I want you just to scissor the legs down and back up. Scissor the legs, cross them over, and back up. Now, if you want to be down here, absolutely, come back down here. If you want to scissor the legs to where you're barely touching the floor, that works as well, or down on your elbows. Cross, crisscross, applesauce. Come up to the ceiling. You're out of your shoulders, guys. Looks like you had a bug on you, Bubba. Yes, I know. Breathe through it. Hi. Woo! You got it. 20 seconds, team. Love it. Oops, sorry, Bubba. Didn't mean to kick you in the head. I don't really want you to sweat on me, though. No sweat. No sweat. Where are you sweating? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower all the way back down. No hold on that one. You are done with those. Just hug your knees into your chest. Set the feet flat on the floor. Let the knees fall over towards the camera. Back to center and other way. Good. Let's go one more time towards the camera. Back to center and another way. Gorgeous. All right, we're set up right for the bridge. Now, so when I do a bridge, guys, I like to be able to take my hand and touch my heels. And that is only because when you bridge, if your heels are closer to your butt, you're going to work more butt. The farther away your feet are, the more you're going to work hamstring. So again, you do you. I'm okay if you want those legs way out there because you really want to hit the hamstring. So what I want you to do is start to peel, lifting the tailbone, lifting the vertebrae off the ground. Your feet are hip width apart. Your knees are in the same direction as the toes. Your hands are just relaxed down to your sides. And then slowly come back down, feeling that lower back vertebrae. And then the last thing is the tush. So again, start to peel up from the tush. Lift it up, bridge into the top. Hold that bridge, nice tight squeeze. And then from the lower back, one vertebrae at a time. And then comes that tailbone. Beautiful. Last time, let's go ahead. Curl up. Actively using the butt, the hamstrings, and your core. I want you to take that right leg and just extend it to the ceiling. Now, keep it extended to the ceiling. Flex the foot, drive the heel down, tap the floor, point the toe, straight back up the ceiling. 10 of these. Heel, point the toe, and lift. Now, notice your hips are not moving. There's 3. If you had to drop the tush just a little bit, it's okay. But the hips are not swaying. They're not moving in any direction. We're halfway. You have 5 more. Slow. Through thick concrete. And it's wet. 3 more. Yes. How's that left side doing? 2 more. Right side. Last one. Hold it to the ceiling. Cross that leg over. I want a little drop, a big lift. Drop and lift. Both hips are still to the ceiling. Down and up. Now drive that knee out a little bit without changing the hip, just to get that nice stretch through there at the same time that leg is working the butt and the hamstring. Keep lifting. We have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, hold at the top, extend that leg. Leg is extended down and up for 10, for 9, 8, 7, yes, it's on fire. 6, come on, get that butt up there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set that heel down. Do not set your butt down. Get it up. Lift it. Opposite leg goes straight up to the ceiling. And I want you to take the heel, flex the foot, push the heel to the floor, point the toe, and lift it up. We have 10 of these. And 9. I have my fingertips on my hips so I could feel that they're not moving. Flowing through that wet concrete. Here's 4. Yes. Point the toe, lift. 5. Awesome. 6. So good. Yes. Woo. Last one. Lift it to the ceiling. Figure 4. Lift and lower. Now that lower might be just a tiny bit. Down and lift. Here's 3. Here's 4. You got it. 5, 6. So glad I get to work out today with you guys and start the weekend off right. 2 more. We have that last pulse. Hold at the top. Here we go. Down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I know. 4. I could count really slow. 3, 2, and 1. And set it down. Gorgeous job. All right, hug your knees. Come all the way up. We're going to finish on all 4s. So roll it over, kids. Curl your toes under or flat, whatever feels best for you. Align your palms. Align with your shoulders. Spiral the elbows towards each other. Your knees are in line with the hips. Now, I want you to take a moment and just give me a cat to cow. So from the tailbone, lower, middle, upper, give me that big T. And then from the tailbone, lower, middle, upper. Good. Reverse it. Tailbone, lower, middle, upper. Breathing through it. Tailbone, lower, middle, and upper. So if you don't have a mirror, see if somebody else can help you out. Tailbone, lower, middle, and then hold. So I want you to take between the rib cage and the hip bone, lift up on that. Make those closer together, yes? I want you to extend that right leg straight back. Now when you extend it back, your hip did not lift. It's still, both hips are facing the floor. And I want you to extend your left arm. Hold. Breathe through it. Now, whether you flex the foot or you point, it doesn't matter. But you're just going to take the foot like a helicopter out to the side at the same time you take your arm to the outside into a T position. Again, you're only going through the range of motion that feels best for your body. So slowly, they move in opposite direction. Hips are not moving. Push it out. And inhale, exhale, draw it back in. And I want you to feel the inner thigh working. You're trying not to lean too much into that knee that is down. Good. So it's a lot of oblique work. It's a lot of glute, hamstring, core, shoulder stability. You got it. Lift up through the rib cage. Guys, you got 2 more. Big range of motion, small range of motion. What works for you? Where do you feel it? It is not quick. We got 1 more. Press it out. And squeeze it back in. Set that hand down. Set that knee down. Going right into the opposite side. Extend the opposite knee. Extend the opposite arm. Now, if you notice, look for a second. I'm not leaning into this right side. Okay? I'm still anchored in my front hand and the knee. Whether you flex the foot, extend that arm, take them opposite direction, press them out, squeeze them back in. We have 8 of these. Inhale, exhale, lift up through the rib cage, and back to center. Yes. 3, you got it, John. Your gaze is straight down, guys. Your neck is neutral. You're cinching up through the belly button. Lift up through the belly button. Close the rib cage. Foot is either hip height or a little bit lower. What works for you? Lift up out of that arm, out of the shoulder. Good. 2 more. Excellent job. Press it back. Whew. Last one. We needed this today. And squeeze it back. Set the hand down. Curl the toes under. Set the knee down. Push up into a downward dog. Beautiful work today. Bend the right knee. Push the left heel to the floor. Inhale, exhale, switch. Do that a couple more times on your own. On your next breath, just drive both heels towards the floor. It's okay if they don't touch. Lifting up out of your rib cage. Bend your knees when you need to. Walk the right hand up. Walk the left. Walk the right. Walk the left. Just let your arms hang heavy when you get to the top. Let your head hang heavy. And then draw the belly button in, squeeze the glutes, the hamstrings, pull the kneecaps up higher onto the quadriceps. Slowly coming up, stacking one vertebrae at a time. Last thing to come up is the crown of the head. We are right back to where we started. Give me a big inhale. Reach it up center. Bring the hands down.